BM English Speaking Radio channel presents BM English Word of the Day. My name is Prachati and I'm your host for this episode. You are listening to episode number 195 of season 3. Today's word is enormous. Enormous means very large in size, quantity or amount, very huge in degree or extent, exceeding normal limits by large margin. With BM English Speaking Radio channel, learn one new word every day and impress the world. In this English vocabulary lesson, you will learn how to use the word enormous. We are sure that this ESL lesson will help you to enhance your English vocabulary and speak English fluently and confidently. Enormous is spelled as E-N-O-R-M-O-U-S. The word enormous is used to indicate something of large proportion. Especially, it highlights something which is much larger than regular or normal limits. For example, the breakout of fire caused an enormous damage to the industrial zone. Listen carefully how we can use the word enormous in 8 different situations in 8 different sentences. Example number 1 of 8. Maganlal was managing his jewelry business in a conventional manner. His daughter graduated with a degree in business management. She observed the enormous changes happening in business practices and requested her father to supplement existing business with selling on digital platform. Moving on to example number 2 of 8. The survey by an insurance company showed that hardly 5% of the population had bought insurance products. This highlighted the enormous opportunity in the market, and the management decided to step up the marketing effort. Let us understand example number 3 of 8. The Planning Commission received a suggestion that the country needed seamless modes of transportation for its economic progress. It also carried out its own analysis to assess the need. Based on this, an enormous amount of fund was allocated to upgrade the infrastructure in the country. Example number 4 of 8. The enormous tree at the center of the garden was a major attraction for the tourists. It was a 100-year-old tree, and tourists would assemble in large number to click selfies at the spot. Have you come across any such tree? Well, if you have, then do share the information in our comments box. We would love to read. What is common between Economic Times, DNA newspaper and Zee Marathi? All these top media houses have covered success stories of BM English speaking professionals who have learned to speak English fluently and confidently. Do check our testimonial section on our website www.bmconsultantsindia.com. Example number 5 of 8. The chairman of BR Software Company had set the target of doubling the sales revenue in 2 years. The target was achieved well before the time. The company organized a celebration extravaganza to thank the employees for the enormous efforts put in by them. Moving on to example number 6 of 8. An athlete slipped during a race and fractured a bone. It took few months to heal, and she had enormous difficulty even to walk. But she did not lose hope and worked very hard to be physically fit again. Let us understand example number 7 of 8. Alfred was born in a small village and went on to become a millionaire businessman. Years later, as a mark of gratitude to his village, he built a library there. This library proved to be an enormous resource of knowledge for students who came visiting from nearby areas. Example number 8 of 8. The concept of mobile wallet was new to the country. People could not comprehend its working mechanism. The service providers, therefore, initially spent an enormous sum of money on advertising to educate the people about its benefits. Today we learnt the word enormous, which means very large in size, quantity or amount, very huge in degree or extent, exceeding normal limits by large margin. Can you frame 3 sentences with enormous and type in the comments box? We are waiting. We are sure this lesson has helped to develop your English vocabulary and speak fluent English. You can download the script of this episode and all our episodes from www.bmenglishspeakingradio.in. Stay tuned for new English vocabulary lessons. We are on a mission to train 1 crore Indians in English fluency. This was episode number 195 of 200 BM vocabulary episodes that we have planned. Kindly note that we will be releasing 1 vocabulary episode daily at 6 am Indian Standard Time. So meet you tomorrow at 6 o'clock with a new word. Till then, take care.